Roy Keane, how significant do you think that victory is?
It's an important start for him, with the other teams doing so well over the weekend. Wasn't great the second half. I thought you lacked quality, particularly from Arsenal's point of view. But you take a win on the first day of the season and you move on. Obviously, a home game next week to Leeds. They'll fancy themselves in that match. But overall, I think the game was poor second half. The expectations at United now is so low that even when Gary was talking a commentary, everyone's even comfortable with 1-0 defeat. You know, you've got to do better again.
Does that trouble you?
It does worry me, yeah. Even there was obviously the couple of the new signings, a lot of encouragement with that, and they're getting you up the pitch and there's a bit more power. You think obviously results will improve. It's always tough against Arsenal, but again, no goal, another defeat, first day of the season. So yeah, still problems there with United, and then we see it obviously with the goal in terms of set piece, physicality, determination to get a result. Your goalkeeper really not doing well enough, not being strong enough. So yeah, there's still that worry. I had it before the match, encouragement from some of the attacking players, but
what was your main worry before the game?
I still think that, I suppose what we saw, again, not for all the bit of encouragement, hitting the post and keeper making saves, you never felt United had 2 or 3 goals in them. And even Arsenal getting the 1 goal, obviously Arsenal, I think that's a worry when I see what Arsenal are doing. You wonder why Arsenal are just coming up short, because they're still happy enough to kind of sit in at 1-0. And then you go, is that the reason you drew so many games last year? You know, if we're comparing them to a Man City or a Liverpool, they're always thinking, let's go and get the second goal. Even on a bad day with Liverpool, you think they'll score 2 or 3 goals. So that's the challenge for Arsenal. But for the first day of the season, obviously their sharpness will improve. Like Saka, Odegaard, Rice, I think there's a lot more to come from them. But of course, you take a win on the first day of the season and a clean sheet.
United had their moments, didn't they? But did you ever feel that Arsenal were vulnerable or they were going to concede?
Yeah, I did. And Burma was in some great positions, and you know, if you're thinking he makes the perfect connection on the ball, it's a goal. You know, the keeper made some good saves. They showed a different side to Arsenal that we haven't seen, which is that they were a lot more open in those central areas. They found a lot of joy down the right-hand side with Mbeumo, especially in the first half. And I think all in all, Man United's attack will go away thinking to themselves, on another day I could have left scoring 1 or 2 today. That's how I would have felt. Certainly if I was in Burma, I'd be going to bed thinking, wow, I should have left with 1 today. So I think they're going to take confidence from their performance, Man United, but in the end, the result's all that matters, and Arsenal will leave going to London buzzing with themselves, saying, look, we didn't perform to our best today, but we're going on with the 3 points.
As you said, Mikey, before the game, if your ultimate goal is to win the title, you have to win here.
Yeah, and they won it, and it wasn't pretty at times, as the guys have said, but it's how much you can dig deep. And I think with Arsenal, what's helped them sort of stay in the fight for the title of the previous seasons, when they get into that low block, they're very difficult to break down. Adding the set pieces, and they're a good side. I would just like to see them be a little bit more brave. And I'm not just talking about today, I'm talking about previous games as well. But how to start a season, to come to Old Trafford and get the 3 points, you can't ask for much more than that, especially when your players are not fit at this moment in time.
Hello, United fans. A painful defeat in the first Premier League game for United. The team conceded a rather strange goal from a corner that, for me, was a foul on the United goalkeeper. The team didn't play a great game today. The season is just beginning, and many adjustments will have to be made for United to dream of the top spots. We're still here bringing you everything. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like it. Let's go, United.